Day 4, The Black Beast 2. Arcueid's room isn't what you'd expect for a vampire. Back then, I was only worried about Arcueid's, so I didn't really notice it. But looking at it now, her room's completely ordinary. Yeah, and I just meant that he felt that he couldn't deal with her in a timely enough manner to then get out of there, you know? I was only worried about Arcueid, so I didn't really notice it. But looking at it now, her room is completely ordinary. She even has a newspaper subscription. Oh, yeah, huh? Oh, it's convenient. What's that all about? I grumble as I put the sleeping Arcueid on her bed. Oh, that was him. I thought that was her breathing in her sleep. Never mind, okay. I take a deep breath as I sit on the floor. It's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. The sky outside the window is brightening, but heavily laden with clouds. Right. I should close the curtains. Probably. I spur my tired body to stand up. I close the curtains and sit back down again. Thud. As I lower myself, the strength drains from my knees, and I collapse on the floor. Man, it seems like I'm exhausted too. It's pitiful, but I can't even stand. Come to think of it, I spent all last night talking with Arcueid, and I didn't eat for more than a day. In addition, even though I put my glasses on, I still have a headache. My brain is ringing with this headache. Arcueid, I wonder if her wound is alright. Her bleeding has stopped, and she's someone who regenerates after being sliced apart, so maybe I don't have to worry. Maybe. I wonder why. Right now I'm so exhausted I could collapse. Yet I'm more worried about Arcueid than myself. Investigators believe the cause of Takada Yoichi's motorcycle accident was a malfunction in the brake pedal, which occurred while he was descending a steep hill. I'm guessing this is the story of why he was in the hospital. Fortunately, no one was killed in the accident. Or never mind. I wake up to a man's generic, uninflected voice. Did I fall asleep? When I come to, I find myself lying on the floor under a sheet. It's about past noon. Arcueid's no longer on the bed, and uninteresting news fills the room from the television. Where'd Arcueid go? And I sense someone in the kitchen. That idiot, moving around with such a wound. I get out from under the sheet and stand up. I have to go to the kitchen and check up on her wound. Next on news. A massive number of people went missing in the early morning hours at a hotel in southern Minamiyashirogi City. That's a mouthful. I stop dead in my tracks. My eyes become glued to the newscaster on the television set. 103 people staying at the hotel are still unaccounted for. Furthermore, bloodstains can be seen within the hotel, and the police are beginning to suspect that they were involved in some kind of a crime. I mean, yeah, that would be a fair assumption, I feel. What are you saying? Bloodstains? It wasn't something that small and cute. The newscaster reads off the script with a disinterested tone. The screen switches to the scene of the hotel, as stated earlier, and then lists the names of the 103 missing people. Well, the room should be under Arcueid's name, right? So hopefully no one's gonna... Wait, why isn't Arcueid... Okay. Of course, neither mine nor Arcueid's name are on the list. Furthermore, a large amount of wild animal hair was found within the hotel. It is presumed the hair is connected with the suspect in some way. Some of the confirmed hair samples appear to be from a large breed of dog, wolves, and there was also evidence of a bear. There were numerous different hair samples found on the scene. Ridiculously, what appeared to be shark bites were also reported from the scene. Click. I switch off the television set. 100 people. About 100 people back then. In just half an hour, they were all brutally killed. Bloodstains? Unaccounted for? How can you say that when you have that much information? I understand completely. Everyone staying in the hotel was killed by those incomprehensible beasts and devoured without a trace. Ugh. I resist the urge to throw up. I can't allow myself to vomit when I recall each and every event which occurred last night. Such a petty sympathy would set me lower than a filthy pig. For me, the only one who escaped death in that hotel, I won't allow anything else other than hatred for the one behind it all. 100 people. 100 people killed without even leaving their bodies behind, only blood. The face of the man in the black coat resurfaces in my memory. I don't know who he is, but it's no mistake to think he's behind everything that happened. Is my heart still numb? Right now, hatred wins out over fear and disgust. Or maybe, even the feelings swirling inside my chest are just another kind of fear. That's just ridiculous. I grit my teeth. I don't know if it's regret or fear, or maybe an unpleasant revulsion. But just recalling the face of the man in the black coat makes me want to break something. It irritates me. Hang on. You're awake, Shiki? I meant to put a little more strength into her voice than that, but okay. Arcueid pokes her head out of the kitchen. Oh. What is it? Making such a scary face. Did something happen? Arcueid speaks lightly as if nothing happened at all. The feelings which were welling forth inside me until just now disappear. Arcueid, is your wound okay? Yes, for now. She laughs confidently. She seems exactly like before. Probably better than I am. Oh. Then, that's good. At least. At least the person near me is safe. Hey, wait a minute. Arcueid isn't human. Yeah? Forgetting such an important thing. I'm really spaced out. Yeah, you know, again, he can't really blame you. Anyway, I'm happy your wound wasn't serious. Oh? What's wrong, Shiki? And just a little earlier, you were calling me a monster. I mean... Idiot, I still think you are. But that's something else. Yeah, okay. I just wanted to thank you for helping me. I helped you, Shiki? Arcueid's eyes... Why do you think you got chomped by a gator? Or crocodile, whichever. Arcueid's eyes widen in surprise. It seems she wasn't even aware of it. Yeah, you helped me. So it's a little late, but thanks for protecting me. If you hadn't pulled me out of the way, I would have joined that list of 103 names. Thanks. It wasn't really anything. I'm the reason you met Nero, so you don't have to feel like you owe me. Maybe, but the truth is that you saved me. Since you did, I want to thank you. But if I didn't make you watch over me, you never would have been involved in all of that. I'm the one messing up your everyday life. So wouldn't it be more appropriate for you to hate me rather than be indebted to me? Well, certainly I do think you're a big bother. Nice. Not nice one. But you know, in the end, I think I have to take responsibility for my actions. A long time ago, someone taught me this. She said, whatever happens around me, I have to stick with things I started to the very end. Well, it seems quite natural. I am a supporter of that idea. Which is why I don't hate Arcueid. I just feel like I'm involved in something pretty bothersome. Yeah. Yep, fair. Oh, and now that you mention it, I did say I needed a shield because you killed me. Yeah? So I guess I don't have to apologize for involving you in such things. Right. The situation I'm in is my own fault. Your fault, huh? I think you have bad luck, Shiki. If only you killed some other girl other than me. Why is this? Why is that funny? If only you killed some other girl than me, things never would have ended up like this. I mean, yeah. Hey. In the first place, you can't just assume I would kill someone other than you, Arcueid. Like I said, something about it gave him a murder boner. I don't know why. I've only felt like that, stalked and killed only once. Only Arcueid. Or, I want to think she'd be the only one. Yeah, it'd be ideal, yeah. Ah. Or ah. Did you remember something you forgot? No, that's not it. I never really thought about it before, but I just wondered why I wanted to kill you. Arcueid frowns as she looks at me. Yeah, that's a good thing to ponder right in front of someone. Well, it's a natural reaction. I, the one who killed Arcueid, is saying that he doesn't know why he killed her. Yeah. Yep. There's no reason at all, right? Because you're just a born killer, Shiki. Eh? Hold on. What did this woman just say about me? You seemed really used to it when you attacked me. You rang the doorbell, put your hand through the door as it opened, and entered. While I was still off guard with surprise, you killed me with your first strike and just finished off by slicing me into pieces. Yeah, your surprise attack was perfect. How perfect was it? A painting of you from that time would have been an unparalleled masterpiece. That's how perfect it was. Thanks? I think? But no matter how superb a killer, no matter how excellent your technique, the victim this time was a poor choice. I don't know how many people you killed until now, but I think it was time for you to be caught when you chose me as your prey. What's with that scary face all of a sudden? If you want to say something, it's better just to say it. We've never held anything back between us, right? I mean, that may be true. I nod and motion her to come near me with my hand. Hmm? A secret? Why is that reaction during all of this? Like, yeah, you're a born killer. Oh, you want to tell me a secret? Oh, okay, yeah. Why? Okay. Arcueid approaches excitedly. I bring my mouth close to her ear and clearly state what I want to say. You know, Arcueid. Yeah, what? Okay, ready? That's not it at all, you idiot! Idiot. My shout echoes to the room. I strike her eardrums with full power, not holding back one bit. Ow, owie! Arcueid exaggeratingly covers her ears. I'm ticked off now. What are you doing all of a sudden, Shiki? I'm the one who should be angry. I was wondering why you were asking me all those impossible things, but now I understand. Eh? Understand what? About you asking me to be a shield against a monster and watching over you because you think I'm some crazy killer. Jeez, you're unbelievably mistaken. You thought so highly of me because of that. Look, I'll tell you right now. I'm not a killer or a homicidal maniac. Well, you can't really blame her for assuming you are, though. You did rather flawlessly cut a vampire into 17 pieces. Like, I feel like her making that assumption would be pretty fair. You were the first person I killed. Arcueid's mouth hangs open. Damn it, she really does seem totally surprised. No way. It was your first time that you were that skilled? Yeah. Certainly I do have the strange eyes, but I still lived an honest life. I never even thought once of using these lines to kill people. But then why did you kill me? You never even saw me before. I don't know why either. I just became so fixated when I saw you on the street. When I came to, I had already sliced you into pieces. In this room, without reason, without purpose. I see. Yeah, I see. I don't have any right to be angry at Arcueid. Even if she's alive right now and isn't human. The truth is, I killed her with my own hands. Why are you all quiet again? Or, why are you all quiet again? What do you mean, Shiki? I'm sorry. I have to apologize. Why did I conveniently forget such an important thing? Sorry. I'm sorry, Arcueid. Tonoshiki killed you. More than anything else, I should have apologized for that from the very beginning. There really is something wrong with me. It's only natural she mistook me for a killer. Yeah? Because I don't even understand that impulse myself. So maybe Tonoshiki might be a real killer. The reality is, I killed you. So, I have to accept my sin and punishment a killer like me can't mix in with the rest of society. Not realizing such an important thing until now is just too cowardly. No matter what Arcueid is, I'm someone who kills for no reason. I see. Then you really don't understand why yourself, Shiki. I nod silently. Then you didn't feel any enjoyment either? Well, I mean, when he was still in that crazed state, he did say that he almost, arrived upon slicing into you. So... sorta? Yes, certainly there are those killers for whom killing is like breathing. But you are really normal, Shiki. That's right. At least I try to be. No, you are incredibly normal. Then I was the only one you wanted to kill? I mean, yeah, apparently. Yep. Other than you. Never felt like that before. I see. Then there's no problem. You're not a killer, Shiki. She says this lightly, almost dismissingly. I don't think you have to receive any punishment. By chance, I was the one you wanted to kill, and worse, you were equipped with this unparalleled killing technique. Yep. Yeah, we were. That's a true statement. But luckily, I'm a vampire, so no one died, right? So you don't need to be troubled so much. I don't think you have to worry about those morals of human society. I know. But still, I killed someone. A dangerous person like me can't be allowed loose. Yeah, at least she, yeah, she's a nice girl. That doesn't matter. Right now, the only ones who can condemn you are me, the victim, and you yourself. That may be so, but it doesn't change the fact I killed you. Right. Even if there's no punishment, the sin will never disappear. Of course. Even now, I still resent it, so it would be troubling if you just forgot. But you know, Shiki, if you feel that way and will always regret it, then I don't think there'll be a problem. But that's just sugarcoating it. Shiki, there really are people who will not sell their souls to the devil even if they hated the world. Like someone so honest they could apologize to a vampire. So I think it's alright. No matter what people say, and no matter how much you say or not, you can still stay in the world you want to live in. What? I'm speechless. How can you smile and say that to the person who killed you? Arcueid. Come on, we have a much more troublesome problem to worry about. Now that you're up, Shiki, I want to talk about it now on. As she speaks, Arcueid collapses. He collapses on the floor. Okay, she's not okay. Arcueid? I rush over to her. Sweat glistens on her forehead, and she's breathing painfully. Oh man, it seems I still can't do much. I look down. Her white top is soaked red near her stomach. That wound. This? The effects of your attack are still lingering, and I can't even heal my wounds. I closed off the wound at least, but it seems it didn't work too well. Her tone is very cheerful, but I noticed it has a hint of pain. Close off the wound? With what, Arcueid? That. Arcueid points to something on the floor. It's brown. At first glance, it looks like a donut or a Baumkuchen, but it just turns out to be a roll of packing tape. You idiot! Who the hell uses packing tape to close off a wound? Hey, you shouldn't call people idiots all the time. I mean, to be fair, okay? Like, if you're in, like, a, active war zone, and, like, you get shot, and, like, the bullet goes straight through, if all you have on hand is a little bit of cloth and some tape, then fine, okay? Fair enough. But if you're in your home, right, and you have access to anything else, hey, you shouldn't call people idiots all the time. I really might start thinking I am one after a while. I mean, I think you might be, to be honest. Shut up and let me see your wound. I reach out for her cloth. I assume it's supposed to be clothes. But she runs away by rolling across the floor. So a 800-plus-year-old vampire doesn't want to be seen nude. Okay. Don't be ridiculous. What are you going to do if it opens up again? It's fine. Just leave it alone. You should stop acting stupid too. Trying to rip off a girl's clothes like this, you're worse than Nero. Look, I don't see you as a human, so guy or girl, it doesn't matter. You... This guy's a fucking idiot. Calm down, okay? If you die from an injury you got protecting me, I'll be feeling guilty about it forever. Arcueid looks at me in displeasure, and this time rolls towards me. I don't think she's happy about the comment about not being seen as a girl. Arcueid closes her mouth tightly. It seems she's a bit sulky, but I guess it's okay to look at the wound. Goddamn packing tape. Okay. I lift up her shirt and expose her stomach. Packing tape is wrapped all around her. Second. Okay. It really is badly done, and taking a good look, I can see blood seeping through. I'm disgusted. More than that, I'm pissed off. I lower her shirt back and pick Arcueid up. Hey, what are you doing, Shiki? I'm putting you to bed. I'll take you to the hospital, but it's not like I can do that. As carefully as possible, I place her on the bed. Look, until I come back, don't move around. If you walk around like before, I'll just forget all about you, so be prepared for the consequences. I look around the room. As I thought, there's nothing like a first aid kit around at all. Arcueid, you said you were rich. Eh? Yeah, money's not a concern for me, but what about it? Hand it over. Just mugging her, okay. I'm going to buy some things I'll need to treat you. I don't know if it'll work on you, but I have to treat you the same way I would treat an injured person. Fine, but it might be useless. Even if it's useless, I'll do it. I can't leave it alone like that. I see. My body's made the same way as yours, so it might have some meaning. Hurry up and give me the money. Just be quiet and stay there. Oh, but don't sleep. You can lie around, but stay up. What? Shiki, that's a really absurd order. It's absurd, but do it. I've heard your bodily functions weaken when you sleep. I think if you sleep with open wounds, your immune system will get weak and your wounds will get even worse. Sleeping will only help your tiredness and not heal your wound. So for now, at least don't sleep until I get back. Really? Okay, I'll do that, Shiki. Arcueid smiles happily. I feel like she's taking a weird joy in having to heal and be treated like a normal human. I don't know why. I get the feeling she's for some reason happy about this. As expected, Arcueid's thought process is a complete mystery. Yeah. Why are you smiling? Because you're reliable, Shiki. I say nothing and hold out my hand. Arcueid pulls her wallet out of her skirt and hands it to me. Please, oh, it's Japan. Of course, there's gonna be paper money in there. Cause paying with credit card is annoying as shit, apparently. I'll be right back. I turn away from Arcueid and head out of the room. As I go outside, I notice something in the kitchen. Food. On the table is something less than a meal and more like food. Something less like food and more like ingredients. You might say it's something which appears edible. Oh, yeah, fair enough. I guess this is why she was in the kitchen. Ow. Arcueid says she doesn't eat regular food. So I don't even have to think who this food is for. Damn it. What's with her? I'm getting very irritated. I'm getting so irritated I decided to hurry up and get something to treat her as fast as possible. Yeah, irritated. Not heartwarmed. Okay, yeah, sure. Although I say first aid, the only things which come to mind are things like restraining bandages or painkillers. But it's still better than nothing. Even if it's a small thing. If it's something, then it's not zero. Yeah, something would imply not yeah. Believing that, I buy whatever I can think of. Hey, that tickles. I ignore Arcueid's voice and fasten the gauze as carefully as I can. The wound on her stomach wasn't really large. Arcueid said herself most of it's healed on the outside. But there are still 4 golf bowl-sized black holes from the fangs of the crocodile. It might actually be bad for a wound this big, but considering the possible infection, I apply some disinfectant. It's one thing for cuts, but putting disinfectant on gaping holes? I feel the sting! I put gauze over the wound after that and carefully wrap it around in bandages. Quit it! You're too good. Arcueid is laughing cheerfully. At least she doesn't really feel the pain from it, at least. I ignore her and pin off her bandages. In order to stop the blood flow, I press a little to tighten the bandages around the wound. Yeah, good thing she's a vampire. Ow. Sheesh, I'm taking points off for that one, Shiki. Whew. For now, I've done all I can. Well then, I at least made it look good. But how is it? Can you move alright, Arcueid? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it'll get in the way. My insides are still pretty messed up, so I can't move fully anyway. I wanted to make a dirty joke, but never mind. I see. Well, the rest is up to you. My specialty is slicing apart, not healing. I step away from Arcueid and sit against the wall. You can sleep now. Sleep will bring your strength back and you'll heal soon, right? I'll keep watch, so just relax to sleep. Sleep. No, sleeping won't really help me regain my strength. You said yourself, sleeping only gets rid of tiredness. For me, regaining strength is only a matter of time. By tomorrow, I'm sure I'll be able to move normally. Just go to sleep already. he doesn't want to talk. He's like, please, just God, for the love of God, just sleep. Look like you're having trouble even talking. Yes, but since you're up, Shiki, it seems like a waste if I sleep now. Arcueid sits up in bed and talks cheerfully. Jeez. Oh well. There are some things I want to ask you as well, so I guess it's alright to keep Arcueid company. Arcueid, can I ask about the hotel from yesterday? That's right. I guess it's going to be a topic considering us. Yeah. I just have one question. The guy last night, the one you called Nero, just what the hell is he? Well, Shiki, what do you think he is? I'm being serious here, so please don't say something like he's a magician who can make crocodiles appear from his body. I won't say that. I think you know this already, but he is also a vampire. We call him Nero, and he's quite an exception. To tell the truth, he isn't someone you could talk to so casually like this. Yeah, we kinda got that, yeah. So he was a vampire after all. But for some reason, like Arcueid sitting in front of me, he doesn't match my image of a vampire either. So, this Nero, what kind of guy is he? He seems to know him or something. Of course not. I don't have any vampire acquaintances. Knowing them means I'm gonna kill them the next instant. Okay. This is the first time I ever met a vampire without killing it. But you guys were talking about a lot of things. It'd be hasty to call him an acquaintance because of that. Nero is a famous vampire, so no introductions were necessary when we met, that's all. Isn't it natural to know the name of vampires with unusual power and a long history? Among those, Nero stands out even more. Despite being one of the oldest vampires, he has neither a castle nor territory, and is an eccentric wanderer. The church has given him a second name, Chaos. Chaos? What's that? I assume he means why he was given that name, I would hope. Literally squirming, squelching chaos. Like various things mixed together in a primordial earth with no one knowing what will fly out. A meaning, I'm guessing, from last night. Not knowing what will fly out? Jeez. You saw his body too, Shiki. We spoke of it earlier, but aged vampires cannot easily regenerate damage to their bodies. to restore the body after centuries of existence. The weak life of a human isn't enough. So using the simply more superior life forms, wild animals and magic beasts as raw material that compose their body. As one of the oldest vampires, Nero probably is in a league of his own regarding the sheer amount of beasts he has caught and used for his body. A league of his own? Things like those black dogs are a part of his body then? Exactly. But there is a limit to a human's capacity. Probably only about 30 beasts can be controlled at once. Having more than one illusionary beast, such as a magical or phantom beast, would overload one's capacity. Putting that into consideration, all of Nero's familiars are probably real animals. Yeah, that may be fortunate. I don't quite get that last part, but that means there's 30 of those black dogs. Well, you know, some of those, some bears, some crocodiles, some sharks apparently. You know. No, that can't be right. Black dogs weren't the only thing rampaging in the hotel. I think there were things like lions and leopards too. Right. To be able to bring things together, together 30 animals of the same type is one thing, but for Nero to have different beasts in his body truly places the strength of his willpower apart from others. Well, it does seem odd that if he has that sort of power, he would only use wild animals. I would have thought he would employ more magical beasts with this sort of willpower. Arcueid descends deep into thought. Whatever. Anyway, we at least know his weapons are 20 or 30 familiars. So now we can understand why he's called Chaos. Eh? His name really isn't Chaos? Has Shiki not been paying attention? She literally just told him that that was the name the church gave him. Okay. Yeah, most long-lived dead apostles don't use their names from their human lives. But they don't make up a new name themselves. The church assigns them one. They add on names as they find new, special characteristics of the vampire, so some of them have names as long as spells. And I guess the church must really have hated him to name him Chaos. It would have been enough for one lion to hunt the entire hotel, right? But he let loose all of his beasts to feed, meaning he seems to enjoy such excesses. Or is that her talking? Yeah, that was her talking. Uh-oh. 30 beasts inside the vampire Nero. Just with that, he killed and ate without a trace 100 people to hotel in 30 minutes. I can't believe it. He's a complete monster. Yes, he really is the worst opponent I could have at the moment. He's one of those you never want to meet. But what's worse is that such a guy knows where we are. Even now, I'm sure his familiars are watching us. What? Isn't it obvious? We were saved earlier because the sun rose, but we can't count on it tonight. He knows of this place, so he will certainly come to kill us at the height of his power at midnight. Come to kill us tonight? Yes, he said so himself. Yeah, I mean, he did, yeah. What is this? That man in the black coat is coming tonight? Let's book a retreat? I don't know what I should say. I should escape. I know that's the wisest decision. But Arcueid's in this condition. Even if she ran away, I don't think she can get away from that monster. No, less about her and more about me. Nice man. If I stay here, if I stay involved with Arcueid, there's no mistaking the fact I'll face him. He's dangerous. clearly put, he isn't sane. More than his body, which houses those animals. Hiccups, no. His eyes are like a machine's, devoid of even a single emotion. The true eyes of a killer, which does whatever it is assigned to do. As someone who's experienced his attack, I'm sure that without a doubt, he is to be avoided. But does that mean I should just leave Arcueid here and run away? No matter who she is, she can't move because she protected me. And I can tell her, good luck and go home? Arcueid, But it's alright. Even Nero isn't a problem for you. No matter who it is, you can kill anyone with a single blow. I mean... Huh? Arcueid says something outrageous, as if it was completely ordinary. Yeah? Hey, what in the world are you saying? What am I saying? You're going to fight with me, right? Arcueid looks directly at me. I mean, yeah? Her eyes place all trust in me. But this isn't a joke. Well, this is an obvious-ass answer. I'd like to refuse, but... I refuse. I know I have to refuse. No matter how much I think about it, I can't do anything. Arcueid. Sorry, but am I going to abandon her? Nah. It's my fault. Because of Tonoshiki, she can't move as she needs to. Am I running away? From that monster who mercilessly, cruelly, one-sidedly slaughtered all those people? Nah. Run away and pretend like I never saw it? After being the only one to survive, I'm just going to run away without any pangs of guilt? The lines of death only I can see. Didn't that important person once tell me that I have this power because there would be a time when I would need it? Yes, she did. Shiki. Yeah, I know. I can't run away by myself. I look up at the ceiling and take a deep breath. Fortunately, that prepares me just a bit for what's to come. Alright, I'll help you, Arcueid. I think it's my duty to do so as the only one who survived in that hotel. Then it's decided. It's alright, Shiki. With your skills, you'll have no problem killing him. I hope so. Arcueid states this outrageous thing with a straight face. Well, I'm not as optimistic as she is, but I got no choice. Yeah. The question is how I'll act to do that. I froze as soon as I looked into his eyes at the hotel, so I think all I can do is to approach him from behind so he won't notice me, and then get him somehow. Oh, that was just because your will is weak, Shiki. Nero's mystic eyes are nothing special, so if you just discard your doubts, you should be able to deflect his gaze even if you look right into his eyes. Arcueid casually mentions it, but I'm still nervous. No, I'd better not plan on doing something I've never done. I'm going to approach him from behind and cut the lines on his limbs. That ought to take away his freedom of movement and... If you do that, Shiki, you'll die. Eh? You said the question is how you'll act. That's not right. The real question is how you'll kill. That's true, but... Shiki, you're about to fight a monster called a vampire. So throw away your human morality, even if it is just for tonight. They'll only weigh you down in the crucial moments. I understand that much. He's a monster, so that's why I wanted to help you stop him. No, you don't understand. Cut off his limbs? Don't do something so suicidal. If you've got the time to cut off his limbs, first cut off his life. She got a point. Nobody else can but you. Listen to me and don't give Nero the chance to retaliate. The difference in your offensive ability is just too great. If you miss your first strike, you've got no chance of winning whatsoever. Arcueid's eyes are unforgiving of my denial. Of any denial. It's true. It's exactly what she says. If I take my time cutting his limbs off first, I might find my head being eaten by the mouth of a crocodile as I do so. Shiki, Nero will come at midnight tonight. That's when when you and I will kill him until he can be killed no further. Not how to act, but how to kill. Think only about that. Arcueid's savage eyes are staring straight at me. She is really angry. Angry that I still hold such naive notions. I mean, she really shouldn't be angry at you, like, you're still new to this. I understand. I won't hesitate. I'll take out his point of death in a single strike. That's what I should do, right, Arcueid? Arcueid doesn't answer. I suppose her silence indicates agreement. But where should we wait? Bystanders are going to get killed like back at the hotel if we wait here in these apartments. Shouldn't we change our location? Yes. I think the park will be suitable. No one's there late at night, and if anyone happens to pass by, it's their own bad luck. Saying that, Arcueid turns her back to me. What's wrong? If you've got something to say, then say it. I've decided to help you, so I'm willing to take risks. It's useless. You haven't used the word kill even once. At this rate, you'll just hesitate at the last moment and be killed. That's not true. He's a monster who's eaten over 100 people. There's no way I would hesitate to kill him. Arcueid gives a small sigh. If I controlled you, I can make sure you kill Nero. I felt that I wanted to do so for the first time. But I also felt that I didn't want to for the first time. It's kind of like a big contradiction. Arcueid turns to face me, mumbling something I didn't really understand. I trust you, Shiki. Let's get Nero together. A smile comes over Arcueid's face, but her smile looks really uneasy.